I'm Alex Johnson Lawrence, and welcome to Physics.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on trains.
This one's Blakefield. This is physics. And physics.
Right, it's a physics.
Naturally. Alright, Frisbee flight is pretty simple. It applies two main principles, Bernoulli's principle and gyroscopic inertia. So one of the thing that keeps the Frisbee just stable is called gyroscopic inertia, which basically states that the faster something is moving around, is turning, is spinning, whatever, the less likely it is to move. So it's the same reason why a spinning top tends to stay in one place more often than not. Bernoulli's principle, it's very simple. High pressure air moves. Physics profanity aside, Bernoulli's principle states that air moves from a state of high pressure to a state of low pressure. So slower moving air creates a higher air pressure, while faster moving air creates lower air pressure. So while the Frisbee is in flight, the edge causes more air, and thus faster moving air, to come over the top, while the turbulence caused by the lip, the Frisbee right here, makes the air move slower, thus high pressure. So the air moves from a state of high pressure to a state of low pressure, thus lifting the Frisbee. Get that one? Marker.
I'm expressing with my full capabilities, and now I'm living in correctional facilities. Cause some don't agree with how I do this. I get straight and meditate like a Buddhist. I'm dropping flavor, my behavior is hereditary, but my technique is very necessary. Blame it on Ice Cube, because he said it get funky when you got a subject and a predicate. Add it on a dope beat, and it'll make you think. Some suckers just tickle me pink to my stomach, cause they don't flow like this one. You know what? I won't hesitate to diss one or two before I'm through, so don't try to sing this. Some drop science, well I'm dropping English, even if yellow makes it acapella.
Alright, so on top of Bernoulli's principle and gyroscopic inertia, and on top of Mr. Mitchell's car, I want to talk about the driving force behind what makes Bernoulli's principle and gyroscopic inertia so effective for this Frisbee, but mainly for Bernoulli's principle. Okay, so what happens with this is there are little ridges on top of the Frisbee, and there's a big lip on the bottom of the Frisbee. The little ridges create tiny circular air currents, which allows air to move more freely over the top of the Frisbee, thus creating faster moving, lower pressure air. The lip creates a larger pocket of turbulence, which makes a larger pocket of turbulence, which makes the air that's going under it, that's going right under it, slower moving, and thus higher pressure. Higher pressure moves to lower pressure, and once again, as stated in Bernoulli's principle, this Frisbee is lifted. And
right, so physics.
Naturally. Yes.
Do you have any opinions on that?
No.
Okay.
At any rate, gyroscopic inertia is what makes the Frisbee's flight steady, much like that of a football with a very tight spiral. The faster it spins, the steadier the flight is, the more accurate.
Naturally. Bernoulli's principle, which goes from high to low pressure, which creates lift. In essence, it's physics.
Right, so...
Paul!
think we got him.
In essence, physics.
You would not believe